And guys, I muted my mic. Wow.
Did they hear me though?
They heard you. No problem.
Okay,
Yeah, it's awkward.
right.
Anyway, guys, we're here in the finals. We're about to watch Denial versus Cheese Mode. Of course, we were just talking about how the only people who have won in the ESL Weekly are Cheese Mode and Who Gets Carried Hard. And Who Gets Carried Hard, which is now 55 HP Monks, they just got 2-0'd last game. Denial's here to kind of like throw a monkey wrench in the gears of everything here to see if this is doing it. And yeah, this is gonna be sick. Now he's gonna wait for the stream to catch up. This 1 minute thing is, yes guys, I know, whatever. But guys, everyone else is ready. Let's go ahead and jump into the game here as I close out my friends list, and let's pull over to the XSplit everything and talk about some builds, Dan. We've already seen what Helseth and company and Denial have to offer. So let's go ahead and jump in with Zapdos from the side of Cheese Mode here, man. And this is gonna be interesting. He's running the standard Hammer Bow Warrior, with which is super interesting. And 6 rings Alyssa, 0, 10, 30, 0, 30. Freylina on Cheese Mode over here. He's going to be running the 6 rings of the Soldier with Staff Hammer, which is interesting because we haven't seen Hammer so far this tournament, with Cleric Soldiers. Then we're going to see 0, 5, 30, 35 on him. Alright. Azran, Spirit Ranger for this team, not running a full set of spirits, also running Lightning Reflexes, running short bow rather, Sword Dagger with 6 runes of the Forge, and looks like a Rabid Jewel as well. And he's going to be running 10-0, 30-30-0.
The match starts soon.
And they're starting the match. Alright. So we're going to jump quickly into Rom, who is going 6 runes of the Lissa. Hammer, Bow, Standard, Soldiers, Zerkers, 0, 10, 30, 0, 30. Sizer, Thief, running, he's running 6 runes of the Lissa, Short Bow, Sword Dagger, with Zerkers, running 10, 30, 0, 30. Alright, let's check this out. And I don't think we're still muted. We should not be muted still. If you guys are in this. Alright, anyway, let's check out splits here.
Telepathic.
Yeah, man. Anyways.
You know, we got to watch. I was saying this to Sireph as we were just talking off camera there. The main thing that Denial have got to watch out for is Sizer. If they can counter Sizer, they're going to counter a lot of what Cheese Mode do in this match, and you can already see that Blue is trying to get him down. He's on about 38% HP, but against one person, he's gonna either outmaneuver them or kill them. I do feel sorry for any guy that is against him, but he just got so much mobility around the map. Him and Helseth are going to come across each other, and this is one fight that I want to see. It's going to be very, very interesting.
Yeah, man. Speaking of Helseth, he's solo capping the mine right now, while everyone else is really focused on mid and Henge. It looks like Tage is going in on Zapdos. Zapdos is having an easy time dealing with everyone. He's about full health, not taking really anything from anyone. And so Tage is having a really tough time dealing with this. Vanish is here as well, but Vanish is extremely low. He's gonna have to go in on Zapdos and pretty much immediately try and maybe lock him up or do damage. No, he goes on Azron instead, trying to just throw the Ranger off guard, trying to spike him down and get some damage in, but the Ranger's just going everywhere, and he's gonna cause Vanish to sort of just get off point and try and he actually fell off the top of mid there, and Helseth has cycled in, but Sizer has gone back to mine, man.
I'm not sure how Azron ended up exactly where he did at mid. That was very acrobatic there.
Yeah.
The fight at Henge is it looks like it's gonna be taking all day because I'm watching these guys go up and down. Sleep, she's gone down once, and now Freylina's just gone down. I'm not sure he's gonna get the res, gonna get the down. So
no,
we've got
he's
2
gonna
on
get
1
stomped out right there.
Over at Henge, it's not looking good. Sleep, she is, on 3k HP, which for a warrior with long bow hammer is pretty much 100% HP, so it doesn't matter. This is going to mid. Just watch Sizer. Look, he's just running around the map. He's not been as effective yet as I would have thought.
Yep, Sizer is normally extremely just good at killing things and getting things done. Like he's the cleaner, I would say, of cheese mode. But Denial is doing extremely well. 2 points up, 114 to 48 now. Vanish coming in, Taze dropping that line of warding, do such a great job, and then Fraylina had to call out and use the shout for her stability to get them over there. Ring of warding coming out from Fraylina just to keep everyone off there. We have a DC now. They're finally back in from the side of from CM for just a second. They will lose mine though. That was decapped, and now everyone's gonna have to come back in and just go for mine right now. They're all in on mine, and look, Helseth has laid the portal for Denshi over on mine, and this is it, man. They're just gonna 3-cap right now.
I don't know what. I'm not sure what Red are doing. This is not
no,
usually
they definitely
the way.
have a DC. Look at it, it's now 4v5. It just took a little while for the overlay to update. They've lost their ranger. They've lost Azrin, which is terrible right now in this match. We need an admin, which it's unfortunate there is not one just yet. So let me just call up one. 1 second. 1 second, guys. Sorry, apologies. Alright, we're gonna jump back in and just keep talking about what's going on here as we go on. So I'm pretty sure they can't. I think maybe I'm like 90% sure according to the rules they can't request a restart right now because of how late it is in the game when he's DC'd. So it's just gonna have to wait for him to get back in. For Lena to go, they're gonna stomp out Vanish right there. Denshi over on mine has everything locked down. So it's going to be really sick to see what's going to come out of both of these teams. We will see Zapdos going over to our 10s, trying to be just trying to be aggressive here. And Azron does get back into the game. He will get on mine, so now they have to play catch up here. It's 243 to 75, man. And so this is where the cheese mode says, okay, we have to come back in this game whether we like it or not. How are we going to do it? And it looks like they're going to have someone on every point putting on aggression, and I think this might be a little bit good for them. You know, there's no points coming out. No one's gotten any kills, so as long as they can get the kills from this might favor them.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, I'm not. Yeah, you know what? They might just because they'll be like, well, you know what? We've got nothing to lose. They might just go on the extreme offensive and try and get out of there. But I mean, if I'm honest, I'm not sure I see. I love these guys, love these cheese mode. They can come back from a lot of situations, but coming back from this is going to be very difficult. And it's 250 points. Is halfway through the match, 150 points down, 175 points down. Sorry, it's doable. It is doable. But you know what? Let's see how it goes. I hope they come back. Hope they come back into this.
Yeah, man. So Denshi gonna take up mine while Sizer is over here on Hinge, gonna decap that as well to 70 to 80 now. And the mid fight is getting a little bit heated as Vanish has dropped down. Zapdos coming in for the stomp. Will it go through? No, it will not. As Rom has dropped down as well. And where is everyone else? It looks like we're gonna see Fraylina coming up and to try and save someone from the stomp. Rom though, at last second, does decide to vengeance. He will try and get this kill off on Vanish, but Vanish gets up. No problem from his teammates. He'll stealth up, heal up, and get right back in the fight, man.
Oh, the mid fight's looking pretty damn. Oh, Rom just died just off bench, and they might be able to get this mid point eventually. I mean, at least they're going to learn. At the very least, they'll learn from this match, and there is still another few matches to go. It's only one match down. You know, they can come back, and these guys do often. They're very good at coming back after they've been defeated in one match, as we've seen the last couple of weeks. I'm just wondering if, since the only team really that have given them kind of a bit of competition really is who gets carried hard, who are 55 HP monks. So the amount of practice against other teams who are playing at their skill level has been somewhat limited. So it is good that they're playing the team like Denial at the moment. It is very unfortunate had DC, but look, you're right. They are coming back out, and they're not actually going to give up, which is this is just testament to these guys and the way they're going to play. Yeah, man. And the way they're going to be as a team in the future, in my opinion.
Looks like Rom's doing well for himself over here on mine, but of course he is alone here. Helseth, Denshi, and it looks who is over here. other than Steve and Helseth. It looks like, man, I can't see it. Anyway, he's going to be taking some chunk damage, man. Lots of it. And over here on Henge, Frelina's doing a great job against Tage with Zapdos' health, but they do have Fluid over here to really run rampant on them with the Spirits, and just dropping lots of condies of the poison as well. It's sort of the thing where this is going to be a really even match. This is a Warrior versus Guardian against Guardian versus Spirit Ranger. This is something that can kind of go indefinitely, I would say, just because of the skill of these players involved.
Yeah, I think that's what it's coming down to a lot of the moment, because you know what, we have not had a fight, we've not had a match really where it's gone about to you know, it's always gone to the last 5 minutes of the timer, and it's always these really long kind of drawn out fights, and all it is a mistake that someone's made. You know, yeah. There's no better team than the other team. It's been a mistake. Someone's made a mistake and they've just pressed the wrong thing, or they've just misinterpreted something, a skill or an animation. And you know, Red Cap in mid, and they are coming back in the fights, but they are losing points around the map as well at the same time.
Rom on mine, just exactly what they need. He's come back and just sort of forced everyone to really put some like a majority of their attention over here on Henge, which is like where Tage is where almost everyone from blue is. Denchi, though, is going to run through the beach and will catch Rom off guard, and Rom will just go ahead and answer to that. He'll get chained up a little bit, but you know, this fight is I'm interested to see who wins in a fight in Rom versus Denchi, just because they have pretty much almost identical builds, man.
Yeah, it's a nice little team fight around here. I think Rom's got his elite off there. He's doing well to stay. You know, I don't think they can actually kill each other because they're both too good.
It's player skill, man. There's no build order loss. Anyway,
there's so much.
Checking out what's going on with Fluid, though, he's about to get dropped by Zapdos and Frey, which is really his teammates are right behind. Oh, he gets right back up. His Spirit's right there to res him. But you know, he can get trained down very easily if Zapdos goes in. But no, Tage comes in to sort of just wipe that up. Tage is pretty good, man. But check out Vanish. Vanish gets dropped over here in mid. He's going to be dealing with Azron. He's going to be dealing with Rom as well. And Denchi could not save him. Going in with Denchi, trying to see exactly what he has to do, what he has to offer in this team fight. He can drop Rom right. Oh no, but he couldn't pull it off. He had the ability to, just didn't take that chance. He was stunned, unfortunately, and he will get stomped by Rom. So check this out. I think Denial, if they're not going easy, they're sort of throwing a little bit, because it's 357 to 237 right now, man.
I don't know. I mean, I think.
Did you see that?
I think you're right. I mean, I'm not sure if they're throwing it a bit, or they literally think, oh, you know, we're ahead by 200 points, so we've just completely played it wrong, and we've just underestimated them.
That 2-cap is strong with Cheese Mode. Helseth getting caught up by Sizer. Yeah, dude. It's 2-cap for Cheese Mode.
90. They're
doing a great job.
What is going on? They are pulling. See, they've learned quickly, and they've just, you know what? This is good. This is really good. And look at these. They're still holding Henge. Yep. They've got two guys over there. Good two guys. Just solidly like Rom and Frelina.
It's pretty ridiculous. Sizer gets off point to try and chunk down Helseth. Helseth gets on point, takes some people off, pushes them back, and Sizer will shadow step back immediately. So this fight between Sizer and Helseth is far from over right now. Throws out that no field. It's going to be just fine, though. Warps up to the high point, but Sizer says, no, I'm following you to the grave, buddy. And he's actually going to get a lot of damage down on Helseth. He actually might take him down. He's going to trace him down. He will drop him into the downstate. And he's just going to drop for the Mesmer downstate thing. He's not going to go through with it unless he goes in for the stomp. And, you know, Helseth knows he's kind of screwed right now, so he's just gonna go ahead and bleed out. That was ridiculous. That was pretty good. Vanish is also down. Look at these health bars, man.
That's the fight I wanted to see, dude. That is the fight I wanted to see.
Vanish is dead. Denchi is blinded. Everyone is really wiping for Denial. It's 346, 357. What's up, guys? We're back.
Just camping Helseth. Sizer is camping Helseth at his spawn. We will be hearing about this later.
Yeah, he's going to talk about this later. But guys, I really want to... this play, he's gonna turn it up, go back to Henge, put some aggression on. But look at the positioning right now for the side of Cheese Mode. They've got pretty much everyone locked in. Azra's gonna come in and deal with Helseth. He's gonna try and maybe warp out, but Frelina's gonna catch Tage off guard, dropping that symbol of swiftness for the extra heals as well. Helseth is about 75% health, maybe 60% health right now, and bleeding. And he's gonna go right back to Henge, but into the grasps of Zapdos. Meanwhile, the rest of Denial right now is pushing up towards Keep. This is a pretty big throw, dude. Tage is going in now, so is Denchi, but they can't get on point. Meanwhile, over at Mine, they will see Vanish, who's stealthed up and trying to stay alive. Helseth gets dropped outside of Henge. Sice are going to go in for the DPS kill once again. They're actually calling out the GG well played right now. I don't know, man. I don't know whether to say they gave it to him or to say they just lost. I don't know. I do not know.
You know what? I'm standing. If there was some kind of salute I could do towards this team right now, I want to swear. I would love to do it. I would.
You would love to
was
do...
quality comeback. Quality comeback.
Definitely. All right, I'm gonna change the brackets real fast. Not the brackets. The scoreboard real fast. As we go into game 2, man. Game 2 of Cheese Mode versus Denial. That was a really weird comeback. Like they kind of just turned it on them. Sorry, your Skype got a little overlaid by the rest of the text files here.
That's okay. That's fine.
But dude, man, bro, guy, this is.
I couldn't really give commentary then because I couldn't believe what was happening.
Yeah, let's go ahead and just jump into the next game, man. Just go into it as fast as possible. So Cheese Mode is up 1-0. Does Helseth and company have something to come back in this 1-0 deficit? We'll have to find out, guys. Of course, after you're watching this, if you could stick around after the stream, we will be giving away some gems to your beautiful faces, of course. Just wait and see. Are up when ready. And we are gonna go ahead and jump into game 2. So, game 2 now on Legacy of the Foe Fire. So when I was casting with Helseth a couple weeks ago, it's a sort of map that he described that he said a lot of people say it's one of those maps that you can do a comeback on because of the Lord mechanic, but he disagreed, and the reason was that it's a map that you can, while you can do that, it's actually really hard to do that. It is extremely hard because the team that is snowballing on you, the team that is winning that you have to come back on, can do the exact same thing to you, and they can just win it fast. And it's like, it's one of those things that the usefulness of it is equal to, if not less than, the deficit it is towards you. The match starts soon. So it's really, this map is about snowballing and using momentum to your advantage rather than like last minute comebacks.
I would have agreed with you a couple of weeks ago. I'm seeing too many matches where Lord players are coming in now, mate, especially in EU. What he's saying isn't true, in my opinion. It's a very much an important. We even saw it. We've seen it tonight.
Yeah, that's correct.
On this very match, and I saw it last week in ESL. I'm pretty sure I saw it the week before. The Lord plays are more important now than they ever have been. Just because so many matches are coming to the wire. It's the good team matches where the teams are equal.
Oh, dude.
Where that time's running out. It's very important.
Look at Quarry right now, though. Zapdos got mowed and then Bassied, and now he's just going to go straight down to Vanish, and Helseth right now dropped even outside the point. Helseth coming in for the stomp, and there it is. And they're going to go get some easy aggression off on Quarry and actually cap this for their team really, really easily. They'll be the only ones up with a point, though. Denchi has to deal with Rom over here on Waterfall, and in mid, then we're gonna have Azron going up against Fluid right now, and of course we will see the rest of the team sort of rotating as usual. Anyways, so if we go in on Helseth, if we go in on Denchi, on Vanish as well, they're really not having a tough time against Frelina and Sizer on this map. They're doing very, very well on Quarry. It has been decapped, but you know there's no one else on point other than Vanish. Of course, I'm gonna say that Frelina gets there, he pops off, and I think they're actually gonna cycle out here.
just as you said that, he does actually go down. Sizer knows what to do, how to take out Helseth. He's got his number. He just, did you see that? He came in, he just went for him, and he was away. He's bang out of there. You know, his mobility around the map is unbelievable. But the thing is that they haven't countered back on the other side of the map. Yes, they took Quarry, but they've actually just lost Waterfall in that point. So they need to find a way to hold their close or to hold a point and then counteract it by pushing again on the other side. So they need that someone to watch their back point to keep it capped. But I mean, with 5 people from cheese mode on now and no DC, we should be seeing some epic stuff from these guys, and I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening because they're respawning now and they're all coming to mid, and I think this midpoint fight is going to be very, 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 very useful to watch to see how the rest of this match plays out.
Yeah, man. I'm in on Azra right now, who's chasing down Tage, trying to keep him from getting over to where Helseth is, when Helseth is going up against Zapdos. This is going to be a 2v2 very shortly. Azran gets, of course, has to walk around the line of warning, dropped by Tage, and he'll run right onto the point, and that's just going to be great for both sides, really, because it allows Helseth to sort of now deal with everything. But Zapdos, oh my god, Zapdos just runs up behind him, forcing Helseth the port back, and that's it. Let's go see exactly where he is, going in with Helseth. He's right outside the mid now, trying to heal up. He'll drop that heal in just a second before joining this fight, and Rom is about to get dropped. There is a shield of absorption that goes out, pushing someone back, but that's from Frelina. Frelina finally specking out to the Resolute healer, but not quite able to, but no one from Denial able to get that kill, and they've got the only capture point, and they are just now tied with that is CN that is just now tied and surpassing Denial right now.
Yeah, I mean, you know, they're just flipping these points. Look, they got Cheeseman just got Waterfall back. Then they're going to lose that. They're going to hit Quarry. They'll get that back, and they'll be switching. You know, it was very much like the last time we were on Fofar. Mid's not being capped, and also the time before that, it's mid is just like the Frelina actually getting down Sleep She. Sizer,
yeah, that is
poking in there, getting that DPS.
And Sizer's actually going to have Vanish is very low as well, but actually he's about half health right now. And he can actually take out Sizer, but the question is, can he deal with his teammates that are here? He's 3v1ing, and this is not a good situation for him as Frelina's here. Azron and Sizer, he's getting chained down. Frelina goes in, banishes him, and then he drops him right there. He's going to Shadow Step away last second, and that's going to just allow him to live for like 2 more seconds as the rest of the stomps come in. This is not good for Denial here, as they're letting their opponents get away with this lead, but they for a second had Waterfall, and it's actually going to begin to favor CM once again as Helseth gets killed by Sizer again, and Rom is going to cap Waterfall. Meanwhile, over at Quarry, it's Tage versus Zapdos, and this is a fight that, you know, I'm not seeing Tage winning in the long run, but it'll be a long, sustained fight for Zapdos.
That's the thing. I mean, it's anything like with a bunker Guardian spec, especially. You're never going to win a fight unless it's against something that only does conditioning. It's very, very squishy. You know, but the problem is this warrior who can,
I would say
even stun him.
Even then, against something that has condition, it's really hard to win those fights. Just because, like,
if it's a
especially if it's a necro and you convert everything to boons, and they just eat everything, or just, you know.
Have we seen a necro tonight?
No, I don't think we have.
Not a single necro. Why?
They're dropping out of favor, man. I'm looking at Vanish though, getting stomped out right now, and there's a stomp from Rom. Looks like Helseth is in a lot of trouble because Sizer is training him down, and he's gonna go in on him. Looks like the chains are trying to take him down, and he will get chunk after chunk of Helseth's health as he's trying to get back into the base. He will with 4k health and just run straight to the other side of the base and come out. And, you know, I don't think Sizer's actually trying to get the base gate down for a second.
I think he wants him.
Yeah, Sizer
I'm
wants
pretty
to
sure he
Helseth
wants
for
to
dinner,
destroy him.
Sizer wants to make Helseth his Thanksgiving turkey right now. If you look at Azran and Zapdos going in on Quarry, they have to deal with Louis, they have to deal with Tage, and they're gonna do it no problem. It's a 3 cap right now for Cheese Mode. What is going on, Denial? You are this lead is just snowballing away from them. They need to come back. They need to do something. He's gonna stomp out Rom. They're gonna get Waterfall decapped. And look, Helseth even was interrupted in that last stomp out on Rom. It's another second, allowing Sizer to get in and keep it neuted. That is exactly what Cheese Mode needs to stay dominant, and now just has no answer for this man. None at all.
These guys, I mean, I thought it was just like I was really like, you know what, when December 10th come back, we're going to see all these old teams come back, and you don't know, I don't know, can teams like Cheese Mode and 55 HP Monks, can these teams stay and show that they've got what it takes against those teams? Because essentially people are saying that all the good SPVP teams have left Guild Wars 2. Guys, check the score.
Right here, man.
It is 200 points to CM against Denial, and these guys, you know, they're in it to win it, man. They're smashing it at the moment.
Look at Hellsith and Vanish right now getting dropped by Frelina, Azron, and Sizer again. They don't have anything to answer for this Thief right now, and they're trading him down, man. Cheese Mode knows exactly what they need to do. I think it's from the fact that Frelina, like all these guys play together a lot. And it's sort of like how they deal with it. Denchi, though, doing a lot of work. We'll see what Denchi can do on Zapdos. He does get stun locked up there, and he's trying to get towards Rom, trying to hammer himself away, and Frelina's just going to come in as well. Great stuff here from the side of Cheese Mode. 251 now to 51, and no capture points for Denial here, man. This is kind of upsetting in the finals to see this go like this.
I'm not upset.
You're not upset.
I've got to say, I've watched Cheese Mode.
I ain't even mad, bro.
Better, and it's just that, you know, I mean, Denial have played so well in this whole tournament, but in this match they are currently they're getting too focused on the points, that because they're losing the match, they've lost their composure. They're not regrouping, and they're not getting back together. They're not pushing the points. They're not working as a team. They are, right as I'm talking, literally doing that right now. They're doing well now. They're actually grouping up a bit more. They're all starting to move to mid, recapping Quarry. Can they do what CM did in the last match by actually coming back into this completely, and then just, you know what, we still got Lord, we've still got some caps to come off. They can possibly do it. Maths is just tiny bit that they could win, but CM will have to literally just mess up the rest of the game to actually give Denial this match. Yeah,
man, check this out though. Denchi going to go ahead and go in through here, grab Quarry. I don't know if he's trying to figure out to go through the portal or not, but you will see that Helseth is over putting some aggression on with Fluid on the waterfall, where they're dealing with Azron and Sizer. Now, if they can keep Helseth away from Sizer long enough for someone else to kill him, for someone else to do something about Sizer on him, they can take this point. They can start coming back a little bit. And again, with the Lord kill mechanic, you know, they can do that last second, but it's very, very unlikely that it will serve them any purpose. You know, it's gonna come down to the wire for them. It's really a matter of the question with this game is not is if Denial can keep Helseth away from Sizer. If they can get these points back, how close will they win or lose this game? It's not going to come down to 500. I don't think it's going to come down to time. I have a good feeling.
I've got a feeling CM are going to go for Lord. I have a little tiny feeling in the back in CM. I've got a little tiny feeling. To add
insult to injury, you know, they totally could. Yeah. Looking at Vanish, though, oh my god, he's about to get dropped by Zapdos. They're just so dominant in this game, but, you know, it's just taking down. I don't think they even care that much about Quarry. They are sending Azron over there right about now to stop that bleed on it, and it's just Helseth going down. Look at everyone dying from Denial right now. Denchi. Helseth is about to die as well. Vanish got up somehow and will survive to fight another day. He's going to bass you up and try and save somebody. Going to go in on Zapdos, going to drop some damage, but Helseth is taking so much. There's Helseth getting stomped out finally, and now he has to. Now it's Tage and Vanish versus Sizer, Frelina, and Zapdos, a 2v3 that when you're down this much, I don't think you can afford to keep going through with this, man.
You know what? I say get the free cab and go for the boss.
Yeah,
I mean, they could do it. They can literally do it. I mean, 4 minutes 40. They can get a free cap, and
Denial really?
They could. I mean, they could. The maths. No, I don't know. And they could. You know, if stranger things have happened in life. You know, I mean, it's 200 points. We saw CM come back with and with DC. I'm not actually gonna commit to anything. I'm pretty sure CM are gonna win. But you know,
it's a 2-cap for CM. And Helseth is just now getting on Quarry with Sizer on his back.
Oh no, that's not good for him.
Oh man,
he's doing well. Man. That's what he needs to do. He's putting that chaos. He's putting that AOE down, so he's keeping Sizer away. He needs to keep him at distance. Helseth knows what to do, but
at the same time, he kind of just auto loses this matchup because, like, for every knockback he has, for everything he has, unless he moas like that, like Sizer will come back and will shadow step and. Get him, man. Of course,
He's still
will come
alive.
back. Watch, he'll still get the kill on health set though. See, there's the there's the spike. Gonna kill the illusions there, and I don't know how to call this. I think he will get the kill on health set on this one. It's 389 though to 116.
It's too close, you know. It'll be a mistake that one of them makes.
Oh man.
The rest of the match is happening, but but I think this could be a fight that's going on forever.
Yeah, it's in my own. I mean, it's not, but it might last a little bit longer. Tage though, going up against Ferlino, we have Fluid supporting from the side. Asron coming doing the exact same thing from the side of Cheese Mode. Looks like they're gonna cycle over to Quarry right now. I don't like calling it this early, man, but it is a very dominant position, 4-6 and 116. I don't even think it's mathematically possible for them to come back. It's really tough for Denial to come through with this. Sizer gonna get dropped though by Vanish and Hellseth working together, but Zapdos is gonna come in, shatter some illusions, and try and just go immediately back on Hellseth before maybe dropping it.
They've got this. CM have definitely got this match. Look at the pointage, man. I mean, you know what? Last week they actually got defeated on this map.
Yeah.
Again, who gets carried hard? I think the only team I've really seen give them a run for their money is 55 HP Monks.
Yeah.
Recently, I mean, they're gonna be winning now. ESL. If we got 2.5 minutes, it is not possible for them to come back at the moment unless they get a free cap and a Lord kill. So it's. And I don't even know if that is possible then, but you know, epic. I mean, these guys, they're so strong, and I know already that they're in talks with each other about who's going to play what come December 10th. You know, and I think they're just going to get stronger. I don't know what you think about that.
Oh, I think that that Hellseth's pretty angry right now, man. I would be right now if I were him. I would have broken my keyboard over my knee. That's so annoying to have that one guy that just follows you everywhere and just destroys you. But GG's are right there now. GG well played. You know, they're very, you know, a lot of people give these guys some crap for being a little bit unmanly sometimes, but towards each other they are very sportsmanlike. Unfortunately, and Hellseth is in chat saying GG, goodbye Guild Wars. So I'm excited to see what these guys pull out after patch though. I really am. I think that every single patch of recent date has been just a step in the right direction. Keep going forward with that, and then we're like what 10 points away from victory right now, dude. It's well, it's over. There it is, guys.
I don't need to talk because you're right.
Oh man.
Awesome matches tonight, mate. Awesome matches tonight.
For sure, man.
So good.
I mean, dude, especially that first match. That I'm going straight to put that on YouTube, like right now. Actually, after we give away some gems. But man, the last, I feel like we should have played these matches out of order, so that like the first one is last, and like the first one was these finals were the first matches we played, because dude, it's kind of anticlimactic, unfortunately. But you know, this week was actually probably the most stacked week of ESL Weekly Cup that we've ever had. It's been pretty nuts.
Epic, man. I mean, it's been building up for a couple of weeks now, because I don't know if you caught last week. That was pretty damn epic as well. But this week is on top of it. Is just, you're right. It's been the most intense ESL we've had in terms of everything, really. Drama of DCs, players getting emotional about matches, tension building, game bugging a bit here and there, but you know what, it all adds to it. This is live. We can't really help what goes on, you know. It's the same in any kind of live sport as well, you know. Anything can happen. Naked guy runs onto the pitch, game gets delayed, things like that, you know. And there's nothing we can do about it, but you know, that's what makes it more exciting. All right, it's gone quite long tonight, but I think it was definitely worth it to watch these teams play in the end. So
guys, by the way, if there's ever a Guild Wars 2 streaker, I want to be that guy. Jumping into the pitch. Anyways, we're going to go to a quick break, and we're going to come back and give away some gems, so stick around and just enjoy some tunes while we get everything all set up and ready to go, and we'll give away some gems in some fun and interesting ways, maybe, if Dan will continue to join me tonight.
I will continue.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you.